Welcome to Space Wonders 319, where we embark on a cosmic journey to explore the marvels of the universe. Buckle up as we dive into the mysteries of space, uncovering celestial wonders and bringing the cosmos closer to you. Get ready for an interstellar adventure like never before.
Sound suppression water starts. The final countdown begins.
T-minus 15 seconds. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7.
6 seconds before takeoff, the three huge engines ignite.
We have main engine start. 4, 3, 2, 1.
It launched and the air cracked with that 6.5 million pounds of thrust and the ground shook and they were off.
Liftoff of the 25th Space Shuttle mission, and it has cleared the tower.
Control program. Roger, roll, Challenger. Good roll program confirmed. Challenger now heading downrange.
What no one has noticed as the shuttle rises from the launch pad is a puff of black smoke from the lower part of the right-hand booster. Due to the cold conditions, the O-ring has not expanded to seal the gap. Hot gases are leaking. The pressure of the gas has pushed aside the second backup O-ring.
I was sitting there, and the vehicle ignites and clears the launch tower, and I turn to Bob and whisper,
Looks like we dodged the bullet.
because we had all expected it to blow up in the pad, because that's what the propellant experts in engineering had told us.
Roll program. Roger, roll, Challenger.
Roll program confirmed. Challenger now heading downrange. Engines beginning throttling down now at 94%.
Intense hot gases within the right-hand booster begin to blow by the damaged first O-ring. 56 seconds into the flight, an entire section of the first O-ring has burned away. Hot gas starts to stream out past the displaced second O-ring. Cameras on the ground show a plume of fire from the booster. The flame is eating away at the wall of the booster, burning a bigger and bigger hole. 61 seconds. The flame is now in contact with the bottom of the external fuel tank, which contains flammable liquid hydrogen.
3 engines running normally, 3 fuel cells.
64 seconds. The flame burns a small hole in the tank. As the hydrogen begins to burn, the plume changes shape. No one on the ground is aware of what is happening. 70 seconds. The flame burns through into the hydrogen tank. Pressure in the tank drops.
Engines throttling up, 3 engines now at 104%.
Challenger, go at throttle up.
At 72.3 seconds, the flame burns through the support that attaches the right-hand booster to the base of the external tank. The booster starts to swivel. The lower end swings outwards. At 72.5 seconds, the nozzle at the base of the right-hand booster swivels sharply to counteract the swinging motion. A violent shudder goes through Challenger. 72.6 seconds. Hydrogen is now pouring out of the bottom of the tank, where the strut is burned through. 72.9 seconds. The instruments go haywire. They are rapidly running out of fuel. At 73.1 seconds, the bottom of the hydrogen tank falls away. The force of the erupting gas pushes the tank up into the base of the oxygen tank. The nose of the swiveling booster hits the top of the external tank, ripping it open. There is a sudden brilliant flash as the oxygen and hydrogen mix. 73.5 seconds. Challenger's engine shut down. The last data from Challenger is radioed to Earth. The explosion blasts the shuttle free. It is tumbling through the atmosphere at 1,250 miles per hour. The enormous stress tears the shuttle apart. The nose section is torn off. It contains the crew cabin and the 7 astronauts. The cabin is still heading upwards, but air resistance is slowing it down. On the ground, people begin to realize what has happened. Something is terribly wrong.
And then, all of a sudden, it looked different. And then, it began to shatter in a million pieces. Just like our hearts.
From the flight dynamics officer that the vehicle has exploded. Flight director confirms that. We are looking at checking.
All of the families, we all looked to each other with what has happened. They all looked to me. Steve in particular, I remember his eyes. He was in shock as well. We were numb. There were no words. Someone spoke up and said, we have to take care of these families and get them back to crew quarters. So they put us on the bus. We could see that Kennedy Space Center had absolutely come to a halt. And there was just crying everywhere. So I knew then that there was no chance that Dick was able to fly the orbiter back safely to the launch pad or anything.
The crew cabin is torn off in the massive explosion. At least 3 of the crew are able to turn on their emergency air supplies. But at this point, the cabin is almost certainly depressurized. The crew would lose consciousness within seconds. The cabin takes almost 2 minutes to fall back to Earth. It is destroyed on impact as it hits the sea at 200 miles per hour. No one survives.
Thanks for joining Space Wonders 319. If you enjoyed our space journey, hit subscribe, like, and share. Tell us what you think in the comments. We love hearing your thoughts. Until our next adventure, keep exploring the wonders of space. Space Wonders 319.